Hello and welcome to a new episode. My name's Joe, we're JBW Construction. For anyone new, we are doing a large double-storey extension with a lot of renovation works going on inside. I have just been editing and trying to sort out last week's video, which ended up being too long. For any times that I do take you along to my caravan, I'm going to do that as a separate video now, just to separate the work and whatever you want to call it. So yeah, the lads have been moving this morning. It is in fact Saturday morning. We couldn't film too much because we was waiting for the video to upload. We have the second load of topsoil that we got off every trade, and we've been building up this banking. We built it up with hardcore first. If you will watch last week's, you'll know. If you haven't, go ahead and watch that. So yeah, this lawn was a very steep slope that wasn't used, whereas now we're bringing the whole levels up, so the customer, it's like an extension where they can actually have a nice lawn that they can use. We've got works going on with a pond, which we're going to take a look at this week, but apart from that, we're inside, and yeah, I'll show you what we've been up to. A full chili was it? Chili con carne jacket.
Chili and jerk chicken.
Now, the village bakery pulls through. Look at that.
I'll finish it.
How are you going to carry on working this afternoon? Yay! Inside the extension now, this is what we're looking like. That's the downstairs ensuite. If you're new to the channel, if you just watched last week, you'll see all the stud work we've put up in the big transformation. Whereas, if you're not new around here, you'll know that that is the downstairs ensuite. And then I built this morning. So this is going to be the big kitchen area. And there's going to be a door here into a nice little pantry with everything tucked away. It was actually on the plan originally, but the customers weren't having it. They didn't want it. When we started the job, they decided that they did want it. So it is actually an extra this now as well, on the list of many extras. But it's looking great, and I'm glad they did it. It'll be having everything tucked away. Kitchens these days are like a showpiece. All you like utility sort of stuff you want tucked away. There is a utility room as well, but there is stuff on your kitchen that you do want tucked away. So yeah, all the structural walls are looking great now. They're down. Acros, the last of the acros have been taken out. We've done 3 of 4 knock-throughs. Oh, there's 5 knock-throughs in total. One of them's only a double doors. But yeah, don't forget Charles, Monday morning. Dunkley's Steel in Oldham. Someone ordered the steel without the welded plate on.
Do that.
What idiot would do that? But yeah, so Monday morning we need to get, luckily there's a site welder who's very, very fair on his pricing. We need to go and get a plate to match the steel. We've got a big set of sliding aluminium doors going in at the back. So we're going to get the steel plate welded on the steel, preparing for the knock-through on the back of the house. And then we've got one more double doorway getting knocked into that structural wall, and then that's it for steels. This was the original house, and there was 3 walls there. All have been taken out, opening it up. It's going to be beautiful when it's done. Charlie's just having a sweep upstairs, as we can see now. Customers have been away for the night. They are back very, very soon. So we're just having a quick tidy. They haven't seen this bit of stud work forming that room. They've not seen the pantry stud work, and they've not seen the second load of soil, where I'm going to go outside now, give Dane a lift, and we'll bang you in a little time lapse whilst we get stuck in out here. can't believe that the GoPro died, but basically I'll show you now. It looks amazing. We whacked all the area. How flat does that look? But not only did we whack that, we had our trap attached to the back of the whacker and 2 men on the side, 1 on the back, and we've actually whacked the hill as well. On the first layer we didn't manage to whack it, but so the reason for the whacking is because it's hardcore underneath. The soil was too soft, the hardcore would lift back up. So now it is absolutely solid. We've got probably 2 ton left. We're just going to put a light layer on the top now and job done. It's ready to put the grass in, but it is absolutely solid and it looks mega. Dead happy with that. But yeah, I can't believe we didn't film that because it'd be brilliant. Well, Monday morning came round fast. That last clip of the soil was Saturday. It's now Monday. Had a good weekend, to be fair. We went out Saturday night. It was Dane's mum's birthday. I was out with Charlotte. Me and Dane probably drank half a bottle of Fireball between us, so safe to say I was paying the price of it yesterday. Hope everyone had a good Mother's Day as well, and hope everyone spoilt their mums. So yeah, on the cards for today. I didn't quite finish that soil on Saturday. There's probably a couple of wheelbarrows worth, but we're just going to get that tidied up, make sure that the customers are happy with the banking, and then that's going to be job done then, hopefully. Get that boxed off. A little walk around with the customers this morning, get some final decisions on stuff so we can crack on. Maybe some door casings, plumbing. But yeah, I'm going to try and get Charlie to go to the basement as well. I've not done anything there for a little bit. But yeah, it's going to be a good week. It's going to be sunny and stuff. But yeah, let's see the lads and see how they are. The banking is completed. Customers love it. Approved by Andy the gardener. He's going to plant this up for us. He's just come to have a look at it, but we're going to leave it for a while. There's more landscaping to be done yet. And yeah, there's going to be a bit of mess. There's patios and stuff. Got Jamescapes coming in. So Andy was saying let's leave it till the very, very last, so they're in no rush for it anyway. But yeah, a lot of hard work in there. I reckon it's probably 60 ton, 70 ton of material we've moved by hand. I'll go to the top area and show you from the top. From the top here now. So you can see what we've done. As the ground goes out now, it's perfect. So the plan for the customers is this hedge, they're going to grow it over the next few years, and when they have a bit more privacy, they can get a nice patio on there. Obviously it's like 3 foot of hardcore, so it's perfect for a patio, but you get a proper feel for it. Approved by Andy the gardener as well. He likes it. So yeah, another job done, another job that we started and we finished. So now we've got 3 flags to put on the pond, a bit of a drainage pipe to come in to help manage, and then we're going to leave the old pond liner in and get an oversight concrete in. So yeah, let's get stuck in. So I've been cracking on the pond area. I weren't happy with the wall, but we took them flags off if you remember last week, but we've just bedded them 3 back on now, so that's looking really well. The stonework looks good, I'm dead happy with that. One thing that we have been doing today, which I mentioned, obviously our pond failed last time. It's got a natural spring in the pond, which is unbelievable, the amount of water that just comes up. We dug a hole in there that was 10 or 15 buckets worth of water you'd have to bail out, and it'd fill up within 10 minutes. So the literage that is coming through constantly. So what happened was last time we had the liner in, it was pushing the liner up, but then we got in there, my mistake, I got in there walking in it, and because the ground was soft, your foot would just sink, and it was pulling it, and it made a bit of a mess of it, to be fair. So to manage the water inside the pond, because there's a spring there and it came through to here, we have a drain there, which we dug all the way around the house into the main drains, just for like eco drains and stuff, but I left a piece here knowing that the spring was here. So we've opted now, we've put a pipe underneath the footing into the pond, so any water that comes up now is going through there. You can't see it as well now, but basically when you stir this up, you see how it's all moving, and flowing. When the water sits still you can't see it, but now I've done that, see how it's always flowing in there. When you open the manhole cover at the end, which I've shown before, it's like someone's got a tap open. So that now is managing all the water going through, and we're just gonna, this part of the patio is decorative stone, so we're just gonna bed a manhole cover on top of this, so if it ever gets any blockages or anything, it's got full access to it. And we had a bit of cement left over, so I've just done that little detail there. But then today we put about 10 mixes of concrete on. So the reason for that is we've concreted inside the old liner, and basically what that's for now is holding our underlay, so we can, now that'll go off. It's about 50mm, like an oversight concrete, and when you get in there now you'll be able to walk on it without your foot just sinking and doing whatnot. So we've got all the old carpet and stuff, and we've actually got the pond underlay. We're going to get loads of that in. We've even got some bags and stuff to really get a good cushion on, because the pressure of the water pushing down, it only takes one stone and it'll rip it. So yeah, we're going to get all the soft stuff in, good underlay. Even chuck a bit, I might even chuck a bit of sand on first, you know, so the concrete is smooth. Underlay in, and I've got another liner, we'll get that in, and then yeah, fill it up with water, see what happens. But I'm thinking, trying to get this thing full right to the top. We weren't going to do that, but it'd be nice if we can. The only thing that would mean is the waterfall is too low, but I've seen ones that you can buy where it's like a metal stainless steel one, so I'm thinking something like that might be a bit more better suited, because it can actually sit on that like a platform. But we'll only know that when we get it filled up with water. So yeah, that's the pond update. The lad's got all the soil on the back area, tying it all in. This little planter, anyone who's new won't have seen this, but we made this little planter. So we've got some treated 2B1 and sleepers. We've got this area, it was just like a brick wall, but there is a back door going here and it's got clear glass in. So yeah, the customer's going to put some lovely flowers in there and a nice little feature. And we're going to sit one sleeper along this retaining wall just to kind of bring all the gardens together, and it'll allow to get a bit more soil on that back area if they want it. So yeah, trying to get all these extras boxed off. We'll get over to that banking again. Well, the customers are there actually, but yeah, it looks good. The customers are happy with it, so that's the finished job now, so I can get that finalised. Yeah, Charlie's at the basement in the morning. I'm going to go there with him first thing. So that's it. Thank you everyone, we'll see you tomorrow. So we're back, walking in the pond. It's absolutely solid. Been at the basement setting Charlie off. Dane's put a thin layer of sand in on the old carpet. So, and then this was another little pond underlay thing that I got, just so the whole thing's getting covered in a layer. But it's like a cushion that now. Lying here, have a nap, couldn't we? Yeah, nice and comfy. So new pond liner now. I'm gonna get that out and get it in position once we're happy. Round 2, fill it with water, see if it stays in. Look at the size of that. So what we're thinking is, I bought an oversized one. Last time I measured it, I had it in a metre. Weren't enough. I'm telling you, it weren't enough. This one's 6 by 9 metres, so it's massive. We've got it even over the area now. And what we're thinking is, instead of us getting in and tucking it all, I suppose we can, Dane. I don't think it'll do any harm. Just get it a little bit near enough, and then we'll put water in. But we're not cutting it. We're just going to let the water fill up, and then go from there. I'll do that. I'll take my shoes off and get in. Oh, you've got slide-ons, haven't you? No. There you have. Just be nice and gentle, yeah? I'd say it's a bit longer at your end at the minute, so as you tuck in, Dane, if you start from this end and just gently pull it this way a touch. Just as you're tucking it, yeah. Careful that waterfall as well. Careful the waterfall, Dane. You've got to pull it over it. That's it. You don't want it to catch the corner. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, you can see what we've done now. This will flatten out. See how he's tucked it under the waterfall? The whole thing is covered still. Last time, these corners, they were a little bit short. Whereas I'm pretty confident that we'll get that now. So yeah, I think we're ready to get some water in. So we haven't got the best of water pressure, so it's going to take a while to fill up, but fingers crossed. Now we pray to the pond gods. There is absolutely no reason why this won't work, but anyway, we're going for it. I'm going to let the water fill, make sure the sides aren't pinned down so it can all come in, and we'll go from there. Walking in it is beautiful. Dane said with his shoes off then, he said it's just dead soft under your feet. So yeah, round 2, I'm feeling confident. The next job that I'm going to look at, so we built this retaining wall not last week, the week before. For those who don't know, this is brilliant this. So on this house, this wall ran all the way across and touched the house and then went back that way, so you had to climb over. So one of the many extras that we did was we dug the banking out, we took the wall down, dug the whole banking back and put this in. So now we've got this beautiful pond, beautiful patio area, and look what they've gained. This is going to be fantastic. A lovely path all the way around. That's going to be a new back door with laminated clear glass onto this beautiful planter that we've built. So now we're going to run sleepers just to tie the garden together. So yeah, I'm going to have a look at that now, just because the way these corners are finishing are a bit tricky. I'm thinking of getting this one perfect on the wall and then working out what I'm going to do with my next one, trying to get a good finish on it. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Absolute gorgeous day. I'm at a place called Dunkley Steel in Oldham. Love it. I've used them forever. My dad's always used them. Always found as well, it's one of them places that you just know about. It's about half an hour drive away. I've always just been, excuse me, I've always just been dead helpful. And dead helpful, send them plans. In the past when it's been my first time doing something like wind posts and... Is it right there? My first time doing wind posts and stuff like that, and I was dead unsure. They were great. They were just like, yeah, do this, do that, asking me questions, asking me to ask questions, and yeah, I've always liked them. Rang them up. Obviously I've got this plate for this beam over these doors, got a welder coming this afternoon. My fault. I thought I ordered the right thing, I hadn't. I ordered a beam without a plate welded on, so now I've had to come here, buy a plate, my time driving it, and I've got to pay a welder to come out and put it on for me. But just lessons. I don't mind lessons. I'm a bit low on money at the minute, so I'm hoping that I don't get any lessons for a few weeks when I can build it back up again. But yeah, James Dunkley Steels Limited in Oldham. Yeah, I've got prices in the past when I've had like 10 grand's worth of steel. I've always had price stuff other companies and they never beat Dunkley's, never beat them. So yeah, very recommended. Someone hates driving on the motorway, don't you? I'm sorry I brought you. When you go back on your side, go on, get your seatbelt on, and we'll get back. So yeah, let's get back to the job. This is what we're looking like. So, in this area now, the best thing about doing a job is when you're finished in that area and you're working your way out, we've cleared the whole side. All our stuff, tools and everything. So all this is out the way now. Hopefully this is like the last time we'll be here working. We've still got to brick that up and put a back door in, but the landscaping sort of stuff we've been tackling, because we've been doing a lot of it. But now you get a feel for this planter. All the soil is in. Then the sleeper now, it looks pretty good against the wall. We are going to put cement under that. It was so hard with the existing, but it'll look great. It's a nice little finish this. But we've got them in now, all fixed up on the back. We cemented the top of the wall anyway for the better for the wall itself. But that is looking pretty good. They can come in with me. Dane's just getting the last little bits out the way. Looking really well. Put another one in here, and like I say, these are going to wrap all the way around the pond, but we can't put any more in. Filling up nicely now. When the pond liner is in and we're happy and it's full, and we do what we're doing, we're going to put it on top of the wall and run the sleeper on top of it, you know, just to hold it. So we can't do any more there, but when we stand back now, Look at the sun as well. Oh, on cue that bit of sun then, wasn't it? What the customers have gained here is fantastic. It was just a dead area they couldn't use. The banking was a mess. We've obviously soiled that top area as well. I think they want more there, unfortunately. The lads won't be happy to know. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. When that gets a bit of colour in it and all that, and planting some plants, it'll look brilliant. All our hard work looking good up there, shining on top of the roof, and the extension we've put on. Obviously we built all that bit there. We added another story to a single story building there. Yeah, it's all taking shape nicely. I didn't get a video of this guy before because I didn't want to just stick a camera in his face. But I made a mistake when I was ordering the steel for the bifold doors, and it come without the plate welded on. So I had a welder on site who's put the plate on. So when I bought the steel, I bought that. But this morning I've gone and picked up this, and he's got that tacked on for us. So that is for here. Big set of doors going in the back of the house. And then that, apart from a double doorway, is all the structural work. So we're hoping we can get stuck into that soon. It is a bit of a job. I'm going to get my dad in. Last bit of brickwork, and my dad's is the best. So yeah, we've worked our way out now. All cleared all that side of the house, bringing everything towards here. And working our way out. Inside now, the customers are having overlay underfloor heating, so it's a hot water one. We've put it on all the jobs, to be fair, and it's always been great. But we have this problem. So from the conservatory in is an area we didn't know what it was. I was certain it was just joists with the floorboards on, but I was wrong. So this whole area, Dana's taken them off this morning. It's basically a concrete slab that someone's put in. They're all over there. Someone's put a slab in too low, and then they've decided to put 2x2s screwed onto the slab, and then put floorboards on top, which was 25mm too high. So you never actually knew. To be fair, it did its job and it was fine for a long time. But if you can remember when I did this part, so above me here, you can see my brickwork there. This was just a single story roof. We've sent this bit up a story, as well as all the other extension we've done. But in this room now in this room was a set of PVC doors either side, and they have a profile on the bottom. So obviously that just hid the fact that we knew that the floors were out. But if you can see, the 2x2 is flush with the floorboard there, and so it is too high. So weighing it up now, it would have been easier if it would have been joists. We were going to batten the side of the joists and then put the floorboards in between, like a pot and beam floor sort of style, but we can't do that now. So we are going to rip it all up, and their 2x2s, we're going to screw 2x1s down the other way, better for our services, and then jobs are good. And then, sorry everyone, I just love saying it, but yeah, jobs are good. And so that's what we're going to do. Another extra that was not accounted for. So yeah, I feel sorry for the customers with stuff like this, but they're going to pay for underfloor heating, which is costing a lot of money. So when this is the centre of the house, this room's going to be a bar area that we're stood in now, and then that's going to be a kitchen island and everything. So you couldn't have underfloor heating in there and not here. So yeah, I'm just happy that they're going for it and doing it properly. Now let's get this floor ripped up. Okay, so it is in fact Thursday about 2 o'clock. No, it's not, it's Wednesday at 2 o'clock. Today's a bit of a different day for me. So I've been in this morning, put a door casing in, then realised that the other door casings I was going to do were the wrong size. But the lads, I've been insulating. It's looking really well. Sorry, I'm out of breath, I'm just climbing this hill. I'm indeed taking Raven to Charlotte's mum's because I'm a United fan, but because of my business with Howarth Timber, they have what's it called, hospitality box. So because I spend all my money with them, they're taking me today. Obviously I wouldn't normally go to a City game, but my dad and uncle are massive Blues and they deserve it. So yeah, I've got 2 guests, so getting picked up in an hour, going to the game. I'll get a few little clips, and yeah, the weather is just to die for. That sun through the clouds, it's so nice and warm. Feel for the boys insulating, but it's got to be done. Nice wee Raven, thank you for the camera. I'll see everyone in a bit.
Why don't we use the set, Beth?
Go to Forjang there!
A big thanks to our junior members who just walked out with the players as tonight's matchday mascots. We're having a great day with us. And joining our matchday mascots on the pitch right now are our team photo participants, who are part of the official team photo water hats. For your chance to walk out onto the pitch, line up with the team, become a junior citizens member, mancity.com/memberships.
With the new roof coming in.
It's mad, isn't it? You happy with this?
Very, very happy. Is this another one of my birthday presents?
It can be, yeah, early one.
Goal City scored by our number 10, Jack Grealish!
All the talk in press this week that he might be going. Boom.
Well, it is past my bedtime. Got no Raven with me tonight as well, but I'm home. It was really nice to touch that tonight off Howarth Timber, my builder's merchant. Obviously taking me, my dad and my uncle there. It was a really nice feeling being able to do that for them. But if you are a builder or you work in construction in the Manchester or Oldham area or anywhere near me, I guarantee they will beat any quote that you take them. They're really, really good. So yeah, shout out to them. But it's late. I'm up early tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see you back on site in the morning. Another beautiful day in Manchester. Let's look at that. Amazing. It's been a bit of a struggle today, just because you have days like that. My week's been a bit of a challenging one, I won't lie. But the electrician, Phil, has finished the whole of the upstairs first fix. That's all in and ready. Dane's been insulating. I've done a bit with him today as well. Charlie's been doing the fiberglass. Not a nice job, not a nice job at all, but Charlie cracked on and done really well with it. But I have some good news. The pond is very, very full. Last time we did this, we had wet patches all over the wall and it has failed basically. But if you can remember, just filled up the leaves today, but you remember this pipe we've put in? That is the saviour. So basically what's happened is, I think we've put a hole in the first liner, but I also know that the natural spring under the pond, the pressure of the water coming up as well as down, forced the water through part of the wall, which completely failed. So what we've done is we've got a pipe running under the pond, and all the water that builds up under there now is filtering through there. I'm just going to flip them leaves out in a minute. But we've put a load of new stuff in. You've seen everything we've put in. You can see the old liner behind that, and we've put in concrete, sand, carpet, big underlay. So now it is looking fantastic. I got my waterfall level a bit wrong. I've put it too low. But what I'm going to do is now I'm happy with the water, the way it's sitting, I'm going to get in there now and I'm going to cut that bit, fold the liner back, because I'm going to use that waterfall now as a platform to put another waterfall on. You can buy stainless steel ones, which I think will look really nice. But first, I'm just going to get that cut, because I'm going to let the water level go into the top pond up there, because we've still got probably got about 10 inches to the back of the top of this wall. So I'm just going to let it fill and see if the water sits. That's natural in there, it's not got a liner in it. So I think we fill it up, it might drain away back to the level that it is now, but we've got nothing to lose in trying. And yeah, overall It's mad, this pond. You know what, if the customers were asking me to price this up, I wouldn't have no idea. But it's looking really, really nice. I'm dead happy with that. Look how nice it looks. So yeah, really pleased. All the area that we cleared as well. It's all tying in really nice. The reason why we're doing the pond liner now is because I want to sit it under the sleepers. And I'm looking forward to carrying them on. But everything's tying up really well now. The customers are happy, which is great. I'm just reminding myself of all this because this week has been tough, I won't lie. But yeah, I'm gonna get over there now and cut that, try not to fall in. I think I've got my cut perfect. So I cut on the top of the waterfall to the end, to the corners, and I managed to just slide it under and back. So now the water is right up to the bottom of that flag. That's what I was talking about using as a platform. So what I'm going to do is, because it is past 5 now, I'm going to turn the water off. And just to make sure the water's okay, we'll have a look at that in the morning. But first, I'll take you inside and show you what me and the lads have been doing. Okay, so I'm on the stairs. Check this out. Look at that. We got to there, but as we walk up now, all that insulation is in. You've been so good today, Raven. Yeah, good. You're such a good girl, aren't you? Got dust on your head. So yeah, insulation there. The reason why it's to there is because we're creating that insulated barrier. This will get insulated, but it'll only be acoustic. But Charlie Boy's done well today. Look at that. All the fiberglass is in, nice and neat between the joists, and it's got rolls across it as well. All looking really well. I might even climb up and show you tomorrow. We're nearly there, aren't we? It's just out here that we're cleaning up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, that mate. Just get the windows closed, please. And here, you can just about see. I got floorboards up to do plumbing this morning, but because the electrician was still here, it's impossible. But now, so it's pitch black. I know you can't see anything, but here is a massive window we cut out, if you can remember. But check this: master bedroom into the walk-in wardrobe. I swept it out before. How nice is that? And the best thing about it, as you can see, this while I'm here, but Charlie's also fiberglassed the ensuite ceiling. All the electrics are obviously in now, and yeah, the reason why the cables are on the floor like that is because when we plaster, we're going to pull them through because it's fitted wardrobes. We're thinking of putting surface mount boxes inside instead, and they can spur off if they want any lights in it and whatnot. But for now, that's why they're like that. But yeah, taking shape slowly. It's been enough. It is what it is. I'm not going to complain. But that is where we're up to. Yeah, get the tools off the job and get out of here. Good morning. It's Friday morning. It's a good morning because the pond has stayed perfectly the same level. It has been a success. So this is definitely going to be my thumbnail. Yeah, I made up with that. Sun creeping through. Oh, look at that reflection off the pond. Oh yeah, that's mint. So yeah, what we're going to do now is I spoke to the customers yesterday. We're going to cut some of the offcuts off, get them in the top bit of the pond, and get them weighed down. Get them weighed down with some stone, and we're going to fill the pond right up and then see what it looks like. So yeah, very, very happy. So that's what we're looking like. I'm actually going to trim this back. It's not the final trim, just to make everything a bit smaller. I'm just going to pop you on a little time lapse just because it's Friday and I want to edit this video tonight and there's only 20 clips in. Right, so Raven's on a mad one. I think she likes it here, but I just can't tell. That's what you call turbo. Gonna burst through the trees. Oh my god, Raven! That's enough, that's enough. Right, she's had a nice trim there now. I am not rushing the final cut on this. Keep leaving it big until we know exactly what we're happy with. Now, that's the bottom pond, the main bit. Even if it stayed at that height now, that is enough, but we would like to get it a touch higher if we can. Now, the only thing is that where the flag is, I think that water will make its way behind there and out, which isn't ideal. So it might stay the same height as this, but that is still good. I still think it looks great. I'm happy with the height of what it is now. We have this second pond, this unfinished. Watch her clear that. Oh no, she bottled it. We have this area now. We were gonna, my idea was to run the water into it, but I know that it's gonna make its way back out. I know it will. So I'm gonna get this carpeted up now, and I'm sure I've got another liner inside. I'm going to put the liner in and fill it with water, and if we can get this top area full of water, and we'll leave them separate is what I'm edging towards. Let's do it. Luckily I've got a load of underlay and carpet, which is perfect for a pond lining. So yeah, let's get this lining in. Underlaid, carpeted. Obviously purposely left it big. Can trim it back, I just want it nice and cushioned against that wall. Now let's start the wrestling match with the liner. Right, it's in. It's obviously, I know it's massive. I ordered it for the big pond and then realised, I thought, no, I'm going to get a bigger one, and I'm glad that I did, because I was right. I was going to return that one, but I just thought, let's get these two ponds separate now. That's in. Just all the offcut is there. Get some water in this. Make sure this holds, and we can trim the wall up. We've got a load of stone left, and yeah, it might be worth getting a bit more stone on that wall at some point. And we'll trim all this back, but yeah, it's a success. Let's get some water in that. What do you reckon, Raven? Hey, stop eating grass. Hey, stop. Stop it. So I want to fill my pond up, but someone's having too much of a good time. What's she doing now? Raven, look at her. Absolutely troughing it. Thing is with Raven, she eats and drinks things that fast. Right, can't wait, Raven, sorry. Let's get it filled up. There she goes, she's filling up. I'll get this updated later, but it's looking really, really well now. She's filling up nicely. Really pleased. Hopefully we can get this up in there full today, that'll be fantastic. But we're almost insulated upstairs and it's going quite well. Messaged building control, who's like the building inspectors, and just said, when you come and inspect upstairs, second them boys give us the thumbs up on a pre-plaster inspection. Get the plaster here, ring jang, Howe Timber, shout out again. Get all our plasterboard here and everything, and all our skim, and hammer it, and we'll get it going. Customers as well are making decisions today. They're picking radiators so we can first fix the plumbing, and then picking the bathrooms. And as soon as that's done, we can crack on with bathrooms. I don't mind a bathroom, it's just not suitable for us anymore, so people keep inquiring with bathrooms, but I won't do them on their own. There's 3 of us. We're not set up for bathrooms. We are on jobs like this, whilst the boys are bouncing from job to job and doing whatever they're doing, but yeah, that's where we're up to. This steel, that welder that came the other day, man, he was fantastic. I think he was called HP Welding. So yeah, if you need a welder, turns up. Thing is, if you're a subcontractor and you turn up on one of my jobs, all you've got to do is be happy, positive, nothing's an issue. Don't turn up saying, oh, pull your face at something, you're gone. Just be a happy person, it's not hard. He turned up, dead polite, happy, did the job, paid him, fantastic, little chat, off he goes. It's not hard, it's not hard. These people pulling their faces in that all the time doing stuff. Just get a grip and get on with it. The hill's looking good. That's looking magic now. Get it dried out in the sun. This is why this is so important. So you can imagine now, this was just a big hill, steep. You would never do anything on here. I'm walking on here now, just check that behind me. The sun, it goes all the way around here. Get this beautiful, and yeah, a few years when laurels grow up, and you might grow up. Yeah, that's right. When the laurels grow, get a little patio here. It's like 10:30 in the morning. Look at that sun there now. The trees cover a lot over there, but here, that is just amazing. So yeah, another finished job. Big extra that. I reckon we moved about 80 tonne or something, maybe between 60 and 80 tonne we might have moved doing that, but customers are happy, I'm happy. Get back inside, keep reluctantly going in because I have to put my mask on and all that, but we're wearing the PPE, keeping nice and safe. Dane's not actually, won't listen, won't do it, but you know, is what it is. Last bit of recording now, ending the video off. The vault is insulated, all in and nice. Just foamed some of the gaps, any little gaps we foamed in, put plenty of foam in, all sealed nice. You can actually tell with the noise in here, it feels different with the insulation in. All our electrics are in now, hallway electrics, everything altered as we want it. Into the master bed now, put the floorboards back down for the customers for the weekend. Obviously I can't wait for this window to come because it's dark in here, but that vault is insulated. We are going to screw battens on and do a mini flat top differently in here. It's just easier to insulate to the top. All that insulation's in, and all the electrics are completed upstairs, as I've said, so that's looking great. The only thing I haven't done this week, which I set out to do, was put the floorboards back down, was my plumbing. I've not done any plumbing and I wanted to do that, but it's on the cards for early next week. We're booked in for an inspection for this, and as soon as we get the thumbs up, Tuesday we've got 128 before plasterboards come in, so we can crack on, start getting ceilings boarded and all stuff like that, so that'll be good. Back into the hallway. Obviously all that insulation Charlie got in, all nice and clear and clean. Door casings are getting swapped for the right sizes. Let's get all that's done. What else have we done? We'll get downstairs. Obviously got to close the video with a pond. It looks phenomenal. It is massive. That top one is filling up beautifully. Almost there, that now. I reckon that's got to be 18 inches deep, that now. Dead happy with that. What a success that has turned out. A lot of finishing off we can get on with now. But yeah, brilliant, dead happy. Look how clear it all is. we're getting there. We pulled it back. Not been the best of weeks for getting bits done, but it is what it is. I'll see you on the closer. Right, okay, so as you can tell from the nice blue background, we're home, aren't we? I'm not sure. My filming's not been that good this week. I've stopped complaining on the channel, but I won't lie. This week has been it's been tough, man. It has been tough. Stuff's not really gone to plan for us, but we have still got work done. You know, we've got the insulating done, and the pond didn't leak, and it's a success. So we can finish all that off, which is brilliant. Yeah, inspection Monday, plasterboard's coming Tuesday. We're going to get right stuck into that now. I was going to get one of the lads on the basement for a day. I might still do that. But I never break us up on a Monday. I make sure we're all together. So I'll probably keep it like that. But yeah, there's actually some very exciting news coming. People haven't sussed, I don't think people have sussed out yet who my next customer is. It's actually very exciting. I spoke to them today. I'm really looking forward to it. They're really, really nice people. I'm looking forward to delivering a project. Everyone who's come over from Life of Tom, you'll particularly enjoy it. So yeah, I have got big news coming, which should be good. But apart from that, I'm going to my caravan. I'm not going to film as much, just because. Oh, in fact, I might film, and if I can do it, I'll do it as 2 videos. People who are not interested in the Anglesey, and then people who just want to see the work. So yeah, honestly, you just don't know how much I appreciate you. It means so much to me. I love the filming. It keeps my mind straight, thinking out loud. And yeah, the same people who comment, I've got so much love for you. So I'll see you in the comments. But apart from that, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.